Oh, hi there. Hello, everybody. You appear to have caught me at a bad time. I'm trying to have my morning coffee. That was nice and refreshing. But now, welcome, everybody. Welcome back to the Create Above and Beyond mod pack. This is episode 3, and if you watched the last episode, if you tuned in, check it out. This contraption over here may look familiar to you because we just built it in the last episode, and it is for tripling our ore situation, so our metallurgy situation. And you may be wondering how I knew that anything like this was possible. Well, I have been neglecting to actually go over a lot of the quest books, so in this metallurgy tab, it actually shows, we can go for mining. Like, you can even claim this. It doesn't give you a reward or anything like that, but we mine it 1-to-1, and then we crush it, and then we go over here and we mill it, and we get 3 times what we get from the crushed ore, because it says 1-to-3. So essentially we know we get 1 from mining it, then we get 3 of the dust from milling it, and then we can take this dust and bring it over here, and it gives us like 3 nuggets per piece of dust. And that equals 9 nuggets in total from a single ore, which actually goes down and it can be crafted into 1 ingot for 1 ore. Which is extremely useful because, it was 3 nuggets per ore, so that would take 3 ores to make an iron ingot. But now we're not doing too bad with all of our ingots. We made these arcane barrels. We also made this backpack, which is just, oh my god, look at that thing. We got, like 63 slots? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, 63 slots of inventory just on our back right here. Very nice, very stylish as well. Look at it. But now we need to go ahead and craft up a cast chest, because we have these casts like this. I've only got 1 of them so far, but I want to make a couple more, because now that we've got this little processing unit, I think that we can get more and more into the Tinker's Construct. So I want to see if I can take this tool and upgrade it to an iron tool that's laced with the diamond on there, and then perhaps add a modifier? Yeah, I want to see if I can do that. So for that we need sand, gravel, and clay balls, and that'll make us some grout. Is that even going to be enough? No, it's not. So I'll need to go out and get some more sand and gravel in a minute, but real quick, let's go ahead and make some food. So I think we can just toss all of this in there. Yeah, bluegill does work, and we should get some really interesting food right here. It even contains an ink sac, so that's going to be weird. We get this squid ink pasta, and it sounds awful. I would probably not try this in real life, but this is Minecraft, so bottoms up. Yeah, and it gives us the nourishment effect for 5 minutes, so I still am not too sure exactly what that does, but seems like a pretty good buff. I mean, it gives us these golden hunger bars down in the bottom right, so it's got to do something good, right? And if you guys noticed, I happened to get the Wayla mod. I can just press 1, I believe it is, and toggle it on or off, so that's actually kind of nice. Have to do it on the number pad, not on the top row of keys, otherwise it'll just put me to my first inventory slot. But yeah, I kind of like having it off, because, like I say, it's for the immersion purposes. That's why I'm trying to use this Atlas instead of the what is it, the Feed the Beast map, the FTB map or whatever. My god, I've explored quite a bit in this world. And I also put this lever up here, and that's just so I can lock the hopper in case I want to do things like grind flax up rather. You can see that it's going, but I don't want the string and things like that to be inputted in here, so I can just click it out. Very nice. I think I might have all I need for this. I'm pretty sure. I'm not exactly positive, but I think it's got to be a gold plate, a chest, a seared brick, and then 4 of these. Yes, we get the cast chest, that's what it's called. And then we can just kind of easily store our casts up in here, and the more that we get, the easier it'll be. You know, it'll just keep expanding and expanding the more casts that we happen to form. So, yeah, let's make a few casts. Now, as far as the casts go, I want to make a pickaxe head. I want to make a repair kit. Let's make a broad blade. I think I want one of those. A hammer head, perhaps. Make an axe, make a binding. I guess we'll make a tool handle. Okay, here we go. So I could not find what I needed to do next. It turns out I needed to actually craft up this anvil from Tinkerer's Construct. So I just used zinc, and that pretty much diminished our zinc supply down to 0. So I'm hoping that now I should be able to do this. Oh, I can? Does that work? Does it take it away from being... Still says stone bound. I really don't want to do this and waste it. Let's switch it out for some iron. And then I hope I can do this. Why can't I do this? Alright, so let's see. I kind of looked into it a little bit. It's like impossible to find information about this online, but I think it's like this. Okay. And that does work. Alright, so do I have any more upgrades after this is the question. Yeah, because this is kind of expensive, so I don't want to put it on there if I don't have any more slots to... It says upgrades 2. What if I just look at this? Abilities, so it takes away abilities. Alright, well I guess my next question is how many abilities does just a straight up iron pickaxe give us? Man, this is going to be kind of a waste if this doesn't get any more abilities. One ability. Oh, I guess it's not a waste because I can just remelt this stuff, can't I? Yeah, that is heating up. Well, I guess since that's the case, let's just go ahead and go for it and add some luck on there. Should help a little bit with getting ores, and then eventually I guess we'll just have to make a diamond one. I don't even know what the best material is in this little pack. Yeah, because just to make sure, we can't add any more to this, right? So that and a cornflower for some reason cannot be above 1. So is that for all tools? I don't understand how this works. Alright, so I can't put any more luck on it, it looks like, but I think I should be able to do a couple of upgrades and stuff like that. Let's try this. So let's see, can I put this on there? I can. Oh, and that gives me haste, a little bit of haste. Okay. And then I'll only get one more upgrade slot. But I gotta do it. I gotta do it a second time, because, come on. Why wouldn't I? Yeah, let's do it. Let's come down here and do some mining real quick. Okay, so I am seeing a little bit of luck applied. That dude has got some serious knockback. Alright, I came back from mining, and I don't know why I did. My inventory was full, I had a couple of stacks of cobble in here, but I keep forgetting that I've got this whole entire backpack worth of inventory. Why did I come back? But oh well, it'll give us a good chance to see, does this, it's a full iron chest plate. I combined a couple of them together from some skeletons that I found down there. I am curious if this is going to fill up with 8 iron ingots in here. Holy crap, it does. Well, I guess I can go ahead and start grinding up my stuff. And I think there's also a way that I can claim chunks. How can I do this? Click on it. Okay. And then if I shift click, yes, that force loads the chunks and it's claimed. And cool. So if I'm over here, am I still in the claimed chunks? I don't know. Guess we might as well just claim all of this and force load all of that. And I might as well force load these as well, since we've got 25 total that we can claim. So yeah, I should be able to just force load this. That's where my farms are at, and that should produce me all of my crops at the same time. Nice. Yeah, we even found 13 diamonds from that adventure, which is pretty substantial. Very nice. That takes our total count up to 15, so that's pretty cool. Alright, so I want to make this vein mining hammer as well. Let's see. Like that, and where's my pickaxe head? Okay. That's pretty cool. And we can, let's upgrade this with luck and redstone, I guess. Alright, so I got this vein miner hammer. Let's check it out. Oh, baby. That is going to make mining so nice. Oh, that's going to be perfect for mining all my ores up.
Run.
Alright, made it back from the mining adventure in one piece, and got a really good haul, if I do say so myself. I mean, come on, what more could you hope for? That little vein miner thing, man, it is the best. And why is this thing turned back on? There we go. So yes, the vein miner on this iron vein hammer comes in handy with multiple things, like harvesting ores, as you guys saw, but also harvesting tons and tons of andesite. Where do I keep it? Yeah, I got a few stacks of andesite, and that is like essential in this mod pack because we need it for so much. But then we've also got an excavating shovel, which I believe excavates in a 3x3x1 area. Don't want to test it out here or anything because I like all this stuff around. But what I will test out is this newly created broad axe. Yeah, broad axe. So we got it updated with some diamond on it to give it extra durability and redstone to give it haste. And let's chop some trees. Oh yeah. One chop and we can get the entire tree. Oh, that's going to be so useful for deforesting this area. I'm chopping down all these magic trees right now and stuff, which, you know, it's not really what I want to do. I want to refill the area with these trees, but I want to clear out some land around so that I can kind of get an idea of where I want our builds to go and stuff like that. Alright, another nice sunrise. Another cup of coffee. And I've got to say, this broad axe works amazing. Look at this, man. It's like a blank canvas. We have totally cleared out a whole bunch of space over here. And let's try out this excavating shovel real quick. Yeah, it does some work. Oh yeah, that definitely helps us out. We've got a bunch of trees cleared. We're able to dig everything up super fast. We're able to mine veins. I mean, come on. This Tinker's mod is pretty cool. And just to give you a scope of reference about how much I actually cleared out, look at all these logs. Oh my goodness. We've got logs for days, we got sticks for days, saplings, all of it. We got the works. The only thing I feel slightly bad about is that all these exotic birds have nowhere to live. So we got owls and blue jays. Is this a dove? Or a pigeon or something? I guess dove and pigeon are pretty much the same thing, aren't they? But yeah, so at some point we will have to address that, get them a nice new place to live. Who knows, maybe we'll build like some kind of like greenhouse or something like that type build, where we can have trees on the inside and store like a bunch of exotic birds in there. That's gonna be quite a while down the road though. Now the only other tool I want to try out is the scythe, so let's make one of those up real quick. And we'll go ahead and throw a diamond on it. I think I'm even gonna put luck on it, because I think this is for our crops. I know it's for our crops, but maybe we'll be able to get more crops out of it. Yeah, we'll see. So yeah, this should... Nice. So we can harvest and replant all in the same swipe. Oh, that is amazing. Except it doesn't appear to work with onions. Oh, and it'll only get fully grown crops, too. So that's pretty cool. I thought that I was going to have to worry about harvesting... Man, you guys are loud. Chill out over here. I thought I was going to have to worry about harvesting half-grown crops and stuff. But nope, apparently not. What about rice? Oh, it even harvests the rice? Oh, dude. Yeah, all of these Tinker's tools are going to be such lifesavers in the long run. Now, I had made another tool called a comma, and it could shear sheep. Can this? No, apparently not. But that's okay. Small price to pay for that amount of efficiency right there. I mean, come on. Now, we're sitting pretty good with ingots at the moment. And I'd like to go ahead and make something. I've made a few things off camera, and I will show you guys that in a second. But with this, we can craft up this right here. What is this called? Obsidian with iron. And then we can come over here and smelt it down, and it turns into an obsidian ingot. Now, I don't exactly remember the recipe, but I think it's a skeleton head, 4 pieces of obsidian, and these 4 obsidian ingots. Let's see if that's right. It is. Okay. And then we take this, and did we just pop that with our shield directly into the smithing table? Yes. Okay, can save you from fire damage for up to 30 seconds. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and use this. Not to mention, I mean, it looks pretty cool. Not too bad. But yeah, we've got our enchanting table set up here. And you'll notice that I have 4 levels of experience, not like 30-something that I had. And that is because I saw a recipe that we could craft up one of these things. And I don't remember the orientation of it. Yeah, it's like that. So it stores experience, so we click it, we right-click with it in our hand, and it gives, puts the experience in the crystal, or we shift right-click, and we can pull out all of our experience levels. So that's nifty if I want to just kind of store this stuff, and then if I die, you know, I won't have lost all my levels. So I'm good with that. And I don't know why I've got more than one. I guess because I just had these bottles of experience, which the way I got them, I looked it up. I clicked on the recipe for the bottle of enchanting, and you need like weird stuff, essence of knowledge, and a fluid encapsulator. I don't even know what that stuff is. But then this other recipe is a trade station recipe. And that kind of made me look into it a little bit more, and it turns out that in this called shipments, that's what it was. Yeah, you click on this and just claim it, no reward. Then you click on this and you can pay out 30 silver to get a trade station, a sterling dynamo, and then it's a repeatable quest, so we can do this as many times as we want. Now, a lot of the stuff in here seems pretty cheaty to me. Like, you can buy diamonds, you can buy buy redstone. Oh, that sounds so nice. But we can find redstone, you know? But you can buy all of these different ores. Like right now, if I were to want to shell out the 48 silver, I could get into the brass age right now. Yeah, so you can buy all of this, essentially making you never ever having to go mining again. And you can buy all of the different rock types and even obsidian, and yeah, it's a whole thing. But so for most of those things that are sold through that trade station, I won't be doing that for a very long time, because I just feel like that's too game breaking, bro. Come on. You don't need all that. Look at the tools we got. We can clear out a whole forest. This entire forest over here took me less than 10 minutes to clear out with this tool. Why would I need to buy wood? Well, and now since I guess we have the materials and all the technology to make all this stuff, we'll go ahead and make these last 3 things. So I'll need a whisk, which is a bunch of iron plates. How many is that? 5. So 13 iron plates should do it. Alright, now we got our encased fan, got our saw, and our mixer. There we go. I think that completes our task, and we get blueprints. Okay. Don't know what that's for, but we got them. So now that we've got that finished, we can start by unlocking Chapter 1. And what do we do? Oh, high aspirations. Okay, so we have to automate wood. Bedrock's bounty. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to look into that. Catching sediment. Oh, is that going to be for automating clay? Build strainers. Okay. And then a kelp farm. Okay. Now, one thing I am starting to realize is that I have totally outgrown this place. And I mean totally outgrown this place already, and it's only episode 3. So, I'm thinking about possibly tearing this place down and terraining a little bit and getting like a massive mansion style place going so that we can have a home to live in, and then we can start building all of our automation all around that, and maybe one day, you know, go off and craft some kind of large mega base somewhere or something like that. Yeah, this is definitely proven to be useful for like a starter home, but man, oh man. It is really getting cramped in here. Like right now my backpack is over halfway full of wood and wood related items, and I want to get it out of there. I want to have a spot for it. I need storage. Alright guys, I couldn't help myself. I started working on the house. And so far this is kind of what I've got here. So I know it's nothing too special yet, but hear me out. This is just the lower level, and I'm thinking what we do is like we'll have this go up to this upper level up here, and this will be like our main floor entrance. Then we can have a sub-level down here that'll be like kind of like a basement, but not really. Because we'll be able to like go through this door and come over through this door and connect to a tower that I want to build there. You know, kind of like this will be the base floor, but the only way to get in is on the second floor type deal. And these fences here are really cool. It's ebony wood. The way to get the ebony in this game is by smoking dark oak inside of a smoker, and then it turns into these logs, and you can make all sorts of pretty cool stuff with it. It looks like they've even got brackets and stuff, and walls, and yeah, pretty cool. Even a screen. Oh, I didn't know they had a screen. Oh, that's cool. Oh, even a window. Oh man, I gotta look into that. Yeah, so I think that is actually a pretty cool start to this. So, you go up here, you'll go up to this little balcony area. We'll have a large building right here. I don't know what shape I'm going to build it yet. I'm just going to kind of wing it, as I do with most of my builds. And this bridge right over here will take us over into a tower that I want to be dual purpose. In an ideal world, that will be a large tower that is like a windmill, and that'll supply our whole building with power, so we won't have to manually do things anymore. And it should also work as the place that I want to store, like, my enchanting room and stuff. And, that place off in the distance, man, I am probably just going to tear it down, once we get everything all moved in and stuff. I know, it might have a little bit of nostalgic value, but honestly, it's at this point, it's just an eyesore, and I'd rather have the space. So yeah, over here we will be building our Grandmaster, large-scale building. We'll probably have it, you know, this is not too bad. Nice little balcony area right here. We'll probably start the home about here or so, and make it a weird shape, because I want it to be shaped pretty weird, just to make it a little more interesting. And this dude, he's roaming around over here, and he's selling some really crazy things, man. Like, look at, what? 40 emeralds and a bomb to get a blue bomb, and copper lanterns, which these are actually pretty crazy. I think copper lanterns, yeah, they take blaze powder in order to run them, so that's pretty nuts that he's even selling those and offering those. Yeah, he's like an arms dealer, wandering trader that just spawned in. Pretty crazy. You saw nothing. Oh, and I also got myself a horse, but it's so weird. I'll have to build like a stable attachment off of the side of that building over there, probably on the far side off in that direction, because every time I tie him up with a lead, he breaks it, man. Do I need to use rope? Is that a thing? Can you attach rope to an animal? I got rope right here. Oh, he's on the chair. Oh no. He's stuck on my stool, man. Well, I guess that's one way to store those guys. Get them stuck in like a stool or a boat or something like that. That's kind of cool. Oh, and I also picked up this globe from a wandering trader for 10 emeralds. It was kind of expensive, but look at it. Oh, it's so cool. And I think it works perfect like on one of these little parts chests, like a nightstand. So yeah, that's pretty neat. I don't even care if I have this hooked up to my Tinker's setup, because I'm probably never going to have a bunch of like spare parts like this just laying around that I need to store. And I think inside of this, I've made every single cast that it offers. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, so I've made all the parts. So this doesn't need to be there. That doesn't need to be there. All I need is my crafting bench, my parts chest, and an anvil. I wonder if an anvil would even, like, would that hook up to this? Oh, it does. Oh, that's cool. Because, see, we could just cycle through with the tabs up here. Oh, that's pretty neat. So I'll have the anvil, this workbench, and a parts chest all hooked up in my house, but this is totally going to be going for decoration next to my bed. Now, one thing I did forget to show you guys, I was about to wrap up the episode because it is about that time, is this right here. I hooked up a couple of water wheels with water going all the way around them like this, and they are hooked up to this, what is this? This encased fan right here. So when the encased fan is spinning, you can see the particles blowing this way, and it actually will smelt up things. Do I have anything to smelt? I guess we could turn a stack of these logs into charcoal, maybe? Yeah, it's given the black particle effects. This is essentially a smelter that requires no fuel, because we're using this lava to go through and smelt whatever we throw in front of it. So it sure beats like feeding coal into a furnace and stuff like that in order to like get my smooth limestone and stuff that I've been using for this build. Yeah, as you can see, it takes a little bit of time, but it can cook entire stacks of material all at once. And normally you can't really stand in front of this, but since we have this fire resistance thing, it doesn't actually set us on fire. Like, I could even walk right into this. I'm in lava. See, we got 30 seconds of fire resistance because we crafted up this obsidian skull shield. So that is really cool. But yeah, so next episode we're going to plan on building this and probably go to the nether. I want to just check out what's in the nether. I'm sure that it's probably going to be ridiculous, because I've only played, like, a couple of other mod packs where the nether was accessible, and for some reason, I don't know why, but all the mod pack developers, they feel like totally trolling you with the nether. I mean, it's horrible. But yeah, so I'm sure that's gonna be a fun one. So I've got our buddy cards. I think I've moved it down to 8 packs we're gonna open, because 16 was just too many. It was a lot to open all at once. And we got a couple of comments of the day. And comment number 1 actually comes from a post that I posted for the last video, so I don't know if that counts or not, but I'm counting it, so I guess it counts, because I make the rules here. Don't backtalk me. So here we go. Hey Rob, I think you should seriously consider streaming. You can be a family-friendly streamer and pause the stream if you need to do it your own way. If it's because you don't want your family on camera or something like that, I understand. I just think you wouldn't have that I have to keep making this series feeling, and when you start a new series, you always say something alluding to your ever-growing content of new series, lol. But the only way you should be making content is if you're happy, and it's not a burden. We all know you have a job and school too, so the fact you even make these high-quality videos is awesome. Just keep having fun with it, man. I hope you have a good day. Well, Andrew, thank you so much. I hope you have a good day too. And yes, I have thought about getting into streaming a little bit, and I can do it right on YouTube. I don't have to go on to Twitch or anything like that, which, I don't really like Twitch too much because Jeff Bezos is the devil. But yeah, I've always thought about that, and I think it would be kind of fun to do, especially because, you see people that stream on YouTube or stream on Twitch, and they'll do things like chopping logs for 8 hours or 10 hours or whatever is so ridiculous. I don't know if people stream for that long usually. It's usually a couple of hours, I think. But yeah, I have thought about doing it. I'm not so sure if I'm going to get into it, but I'm definitely keeping that open. I'm not saying that I'm never going to do it or anything like that. But yeah, it's a really cool concept, and I think it would be quite fun, and it seems to draw a pretty good, base of people in with you, and it always looks like good fun to, interact with the chat and stuff like that. So yeah, we'll see. I'm not saying I'll never stream, but I'm not saying I'm gonna start streaming immediately either. Because right now I don't know that I would be really on a time frame that works with most people. But yeah, thank you for the wonderful comment. You guys are awesome. And now comment number 2. Just so you know, I'm not the kind of person to randomly sub, but you clearly earned one, especially with your Bedrock Hardcore series. Garrett Buzek. Please don't kill me if I butchered your last name. I did my best. Well, thank you, Garrett. That is a really kind gesture. I do put a lot of work into these videos. They're not exactly the easiest things to make. But you know what? I have a lot of fun making a lot of them, and the Bedrock Hardcore series is actually my favorite series that I've made. I know it's kind of disappointing. A lot of people had wanted to see the Rob's Mind LP come back, and I almost had brought it back a couple of different times, but the truth of the matter is I lost my inspiration to play on that seed and play on that world, and I just don't know, but I did a lot of things that I'm really proud of in that world, and I revisit it from time to time, but by far the Bedrock Hardcore series has been one of my favorite ones, even though it's not necessarily my most popular series or anything. But thank you so much for all of the support from every single one of you. That is just, it's awesome to see that people actually, like and appreciate the work that you put into something like this, because as I said, it takes me, there's hours of gameplay involved, and then I'm no champion speed editor or anything like that, so editing videos takes me a very, very long time. But yes, I'm probably going to make one more episode of the Create series, because right now I'm just having so much fun playing this. I never realized how much I really enjoy modded Minecraft, but it's such good fun, and you get such cool decoration blocks and stuff, and really can put you outside of your comfort zone and things. It's just so cool. But now let's go ahead and open up some buddy cards. Alright, that's a lot more of a manageable caseload. Let's sort these out into our binder. Alright, there we go. Got it all sorted out, and we are just 2 cards short of completing this first base set, so that is really cool. And then this one, you know, we got a lot to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 10 slots to go. But yeah, really cool. Don't know if we'll end up collecting them all. Like I said, there's multiple sets. We'll have to see how good those metal buffs are. And if you guys did happen to enjoy this episode, hit that like button and leave me a comment down below, because maybe you could be in the next comment of the day. I am keeping all of these, and I'm keeping them, you know, titled 2-1, 2-2, and then we'll have 3-1 and 3-2, you know, so very cool. Which means we're going to have to actually build a library for all of these comments and stuff like that eventually. But for right now, I'm just keeping them in a barrel inside of that shack behind me. But alright, everybody, have a good day, and we will see you on the next adventure.